you want the shoes?
I think it's okay. I think it'll.
The shirts are gonna fall in?
No, it's gonna fall in.
Right? Get ready.
Hey guys, welcome back to our showroom today.
Woo-hoo!
How's your quarantine day going? Hanging out. So today we're gonna go live with Simon's Shoes. Some of my favorite people, Maureen up there. We've been working together for 30 years. And Michael and Maureen are some of my favorite people in the shoe industry, and they wanted to chat a little bit about our shoes today. So they're going to join us in a sec as well, and tell you a little bit about them. So it's Ayelet. I'm here with Naot. I'm the CEO of Naot USA, and I'm about to be joined by Simon's Shoes. By Maureen, I think, is going to be joining us, and Michael and Matt, their son.
There she is.
There's Maureen. Oh, there's Matt, I see, and Maureen's coming on. So welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm here with Maureen and with Simon's Shoes.
Hey, Michael.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Michael. And
Katie's over there.
Maureen and Michael are up.
Say hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm surrounded by beautiful shoes. Life can't be that bad when you're surrounded by comfy, beautiful shoes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They don't get
How are
any
you
more
guys today?
How's it going?
It's going great. Thank you. My hearing's not gotten any better, but it is going fine.
You can always wish for everything, but right now I've been thinking a lot lately about what to do during this time when we all have a lot of time at home and a lot of time of being with our families. And I think of you guys as an extension of our family up in Massachusetts. So I'm really excited about spending this time with you guys and chatting a little bit and hanging out. And I want to say welcome to everybody that's joining us today. For those of you that have just joined, I'm Ayelet. I'm the CEO of Naot Footwear in the
First
US.
thing, hello.
I'm joined by Maureen and Michael up in Massachusetts.
Hello.
And they are an amazing little shoe store up in Massachusetts. They have been part of the Naot family for 30 years. Before we keep going, I was just thinking about, you guys, I feel like know us just as almost as well as we know ourselves. Maureen, what's your favorite part about Naot that makes you guys feel
Favorite part about
Naot.
my favorite part?
About what do you like about Naot?
There's so many.
Well, it's very hard to say, really. It's a lot to do with the people at Naot. They are such wonderful people that and so easy to deal with that it's a pleasure. And then, of course, come the shoes, which it goes without saying, it's comfort. It's like walking in heaven, and you have no aches or pains in your legs or your feet. And at the end of the day, you think, oh, I wonder what's wrong. Because I have no aching feet after walking for miles and miles and miles. So that's wonderful. And also the new styles that have come out are so fantastic. Not so much the styles as the colors and the different combination of colors that really make the new shoes wonderful, but also update an older shoe, which has always been very popular, but it just needs a bit of freshness to it. And just add a little color, another color, it makes a whole lot of difference.
Yeah, it's amazing because so most people don't know this about Naot, but we actually have a team of 30 designers over in Israel. And they actually go and they source a lot of the materials, the leathers that our shoes are made of. So our shoes are all made in northern Israel, for those of you that don't know, on this beautiful farm. And we, all of the leathers that are in each of the shoes comes from little Tuscan villages, from little Tuscan tanneries. And Simon's is an amazing store. So any of the shoes that we're going to show you today, feel free to go ahead and order from them. I know they were just showing you their website, which is simonsshoes.com, and they'll be flashing their phone number as well. One of the things
By the way, Brenda wanted to wish everybody a good afternoon.
Hi, Brenda. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you that are just coming on, I'm Naot from Naot, and I'm here with Simon's Shoes up in Massachusetts, and we're chilling out during quarantine together and talking about some shoes. You know, thinking about
Yeah,
things
hi
that make
everybody.
us
We're in Brookline actually.
and we're
Oh,
thinking
just
about
wanted to say hi as well.
hi. So we're gonna thinking about things that make us smile, and for me, it's shoes, and comfort. And you know, we were just talking about the designers and where they source some of these really phenomenal materials. And you know, the leathers that they find for our shoes are not just any leathers. They're really fine Italian leathers, super soft, super buttery, and they find these really beautiful colors all over. And the colors themselves are gorgeous, but they're made in all these little tiny Tuscan villages in these family tanneries. The shoe that I'm showing you now is called the Dorith, and I know it's one that Simon's has carried for a really long time. It's one of our classics, and we update it every year in like 3 or 4 new colors. I'm really feeling the pinks and purples this year because I keep thinking, you know, Maureen, they keep saying they're canceling this, they're canceling that, but they can't cancel spring, and they can't cancel the sun, and they can't cancel outside. So you can certainly take a walk in your backyard or around the corner right now, or even in your house.
You were wearing them in your garden the other day, weren't you?
Yes. Yeah, especially the pink. I love the pink.
Imagine your flowers. We're not getting flowers yet, but I'm waiting for my flowers to come in. I feel like these are national flowers in my backyard.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we've had the forsythia and the little blue flowers and the snowdrops. They've been gorgeous. The forsythia particular has been good this year.
And yeah, I'm waiting for Ari to plant our garden. He's been a little slow.
Hey.
Hey, be nice to Ari.
I try. So all of the shoes, for those of you that are just joining us, and because we're talking about flowers, you know, we have these amazing women that are designing for women, and they think of everything. Everything's going to be here: a cork and latex footbed with heel indentation, arch support, helix support, and then on the bottom of each shoe, you actually are going to have this beautiful floral design that has this amazing grip to it. And the other thing I love about this shoe is how flexible it is. So it's super lightweight, super flexible, has this oh my gosh feeling. And I know, Maureen, you were talking a little bit about how you kind of put them on and you never feel, and it's just comfort all day long. And part of that is what we call the oh my gosh feeling, because people put on our shoes and they go, oh my gosh, I've never felt this kind of comfort before.
Right. It's immediate. Actually, it's immediate. Even though they say it needs to mold to your foot, it really is immediate. Once you put your foot in the bed itself, it feels wonderful. It just feels total support and total comfort. And of course, it gets better as you wear it naturally. But the initial feeling is so good. It's unbelievable.
A lot of our customers become Naot regulars, right?
Absolutely. As soon as they put it on their feet, it's just heaven. So
we call them Naotics. So welcome to our Naotics family, and welcome to the Naotics that just joined us. I know CF Summers and Sherry Ford just joined us. So welcome to our discussion here with Simon's Shoes up in Massachusetts. I'm going to yell it. I'm talking to Maureen over there. You'll see her, and Michael jump in and out. We're talking about the Dorith shoe right now. One of the things I love about this shoe is that it gives you the opportunity to wear something strappy, but still holds you in. So it'll hold you in on the sides. And again, you have designers that are women designing for women. So you have this hook and loop closure over here, and it'll actually move with your foot, as opposed to a lot of sandals that sort of pull you back. I don't know if you've ever had that, like where a sandal kind of pulls you back.
You guys got a quick hi from CF Summers.
Hi, welcome.
Hello.
And welcome to Kelly, who just joined as well. Shout out to everybody, and I'm in New York, and you see Maureen, she's up there in Massachusetts, all hanging out on the East Coast.
Massachusetts.
So here's some colors in the Dorith. Again, one of our favorites. It also comes in black and silver and brown. It's like 30 different colors, but we just picked the ones that really reminded us of summer. And when I think of calm colors, like I think of purples and blues and things that make me feel happy right now and calmness. And this sort of does, these colors do it. And you can see the Simon sign up now, so you can see how to order them if you want them from Simon's Shoes. And there's also a phone number there. So hi to Murph, who just gave us a little hello. And hi from Illinois. To CF Summers over there. Hope you guys are getting good weather, and I don't know where you are in Illinois. And I'm waiting for the sun to come out in New York. It came out for a little bit to peekaboo. We had like a 65-degree day, and now, you know, we're back down, and I'm waiting for it to come back out again. But this is like that perfect Mother's Day shoe. You know, if you're thinking about Mother's Day coming up soon in May, and it's like, you know, who wants a bouquet of flowers when you can get a bouquet of shoes?
It's much, much better and much more comfortable.
Much more comfortable. I know that we were talking earlier, and I was asking Maureen what her favorite was this year so far, and she was telling me the Fiona and the cheetah, which is like what's keeping you feeling fierce right now, and the Fiona and the cobras is really making you feel super fierce. So CF Summers, thanks. We think they're adorable as well. They're super cute. This is one of our faves. So hi to Zamar, who just joined us. This is the Fiona here. I'm Ayelet. I'm CEO of Naot. Hi to Rita. And I'm hanging out with Simon's Shoes up in Massachusetts. Maureen there. And she's juggling a whole bunch of these really cute Fionas that are kind of our fave for the season. We were showing them. It's sort of like your spring booty. So, you know, we all have these booties that we're wearing for fall, and how do you transition into a shoe that's super cute and you can wear it all year long? You can wear it now, through the summer, into the fall. This is that go-to shoe. And I love what the designers did on this specific color here, where it just makes you feel happy. Like, how can you not look at that and smile, right? Like, the cheetah is a beautiful neutral, fully padded, the little bit of red just for that pop-up lipstick. Which, you know, I'm talking to a bunch of my friends, and everybody's like, oh, I just got dressed up to make myself feel pretty today. Even though I'm home, I just got dressed up. I put on some lipstick. I put on some makeup. And this is that perfect shoe to kind of make you still feel comfortable. And as you're taking your walk, maybe around the block in your neighborhood, over here, there's also going to be a little bit of gold. Again, women designing for women. We have these amazing designers. So they actually think about the idea of having jewelry. So this was actually inspired by a piece of jewelry. So if you think of like an anklet, you kind of have it here in the leather. Again, all super soft, buttery Italian leather. And then over here, you're going to have some goring. So it is a real buckle. It's one of the only places we actually use a real buckle, but you don't have to use it every time. I know I have 3 kids who are under, actually, my oldest just turned 8. So I always said 7 and under, but now my oldest just turned 8 last week. So now 8 and under. And I like stretch this open, and I'll just stick my foot in. This open, and I'll just stick my foot in because of the goring. It actually allows you to do that. And then the goring also allows the shoe to move with you. The other thing I love about this is it gives you a little bit of height. So it's going to have a wedge here. But if you look at the pitch, it's almost like my hands on flat because we've raised you up from the front. So if you look at the pitch there, it's like we're giving you that height and that ability to feel like you're on a wedge, but really lifting you up in the front. So it gives you that extra comfort. And look at the amount of cork. It's insane, right? So a ridiculous amount of cork here. Retha seems to like it. I like it too. You can get it from Simon's Shoes. I'm here with Maureen, and one of the things we're talking about at Naot is supporting your local community, because if you think about it, in a year from now, who's going to support your kids' baseball team? Who's going to support your kids' soccer team? That's going to be the local retailers and your local community. And Simon's is a great store in a local community in Massachusetts to support. You can certainly go on simonsshoes.com and buy any of these, or you can call that number right there, 617-277-8980, and call them, and you can order any of these shoes. This is the Fiona here, fully leather lined. It's going to have the metatarsal support, the heel inflation, the arch support, and it's on a collection called Fantasy. And really, who can't use a little bit of fantasy right now, right?
I totally agree with you there. Fantasy, color, and design.
And I know, Maureen, you were saying your favorite earlier was the new Cobra, the gray Cobra. You were saying that you loved how the onyx here almost felt like a piece of jewelry around.
Yes.
So what's making you love the gray Cobra the best?
It's just, I think it's different. It's so much fresher than the cheetah. I'm a little sick of seeing the cheetah. And it's the cheetah.
We're getting
Well,
on.
Glad I'm not wearing
So,
cheetah.
Now we got the real life.
I don't think it'll be going away anywhere so quickly.
No, I don't think so either. You're right, absolutely right. But the Cobra is, I think, is much fresher looking. And also the on the other one, the one with the gold. This I think is very, very pretty too. I think the gold, the rose gold sets it off, and so it's really a toss-up between the two. But I think I'd go for the Cobra. I have gone for the Cobra actually, but the other one is. I'm
usually a rose gold girl myself. I love the rose gold here. You know, the rose gold that they came out with also looks good on any skin color. So if you're like us and hanging out in the East Coast and haven't gotten as much sun as maybe our friends in the South or out West, it still will look good on any skin color. And then you have, it's sort of a way of wearing a neutral, but if you wanted to get into some of these trends,
we got a couple,
Marianne,
couple questions.
The hand lotion, I don't know, do you guys still have hand lotion at Simon's?
We were doing that.
No, we don't. Do you? I thought you didn't have it.
So we're out of hand lotion, but we do have the body lotion and some foot lotion left. So you can order those, and you can call Simon's up, and they can order it for you.
And by the way, Lisa Merkel said, I'd love a pair of the Dorothy in pink, 37 in stock. How can I order a pair?
So you can order a pair. You can call Simon's. So Maureen, can you read off the number, and they can order a pair?
If they want to order. If they want to order a pair, we'll have
absolutely.
If you want to show the size again, I can help also. So we're looking at the Dorothy pink was the thought here, and they wanted to know how to order a pair of the Dorothy pink from you.
They can either go on to simonshoes.com, or they can give us a ring at 617-277-8980, and we can take the order directly over the phone.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Marianne. I'm so happy you love our shoes. We love our Naotics as well. So welcome to our Naotic family, our Naotic chat. And, you know, we're talking about the Dorothy. We were saying earlier how the purple, the pink, it kind of makes you feel like a bouquet of shoes. And certainly the new colors we came out with in the Fiona make you feel like you're at in the safari as well. So if you're looking to feel like you're traveling, but you're not going anywhere, here's a way to make you feel like you're on safari, and you can order any of these at simonshoes.com or call the number that Maureen just gave you. So welcome to S Persons who just joined us. And another shoe I know that Maureen, you guys have been loving this summer. We were talking a little bit, Maureen and I, before we got on the phone, of what shoes she's been loving wearing this year and what she's going to be donning. And I said, let's talk about the shoes that you're going to be wearing. So we decided to think about shoes that maybe Maureen's going to be wearing or I'm going to be wearing. And for those of you that joined us, for I did actually a cooking session on matzo ball soup for my house last week.
It was delicious.
Ari can attest to how it tasted. But I was wearing the Hero here during that, and this is sort of my go-to shoe this summer. It's got the pinks and the purples that Marianne is just loving. And then we were just talking about before with the flowers. Like for me, this is spring in a shoe.
I agree with you on that. I think it's very, very pretty.
It's so pretty.
Wearing it now on the foot. See how beautiful it looks on the foot with the straps are very delicate, and it just looks so beautiful. And it cheers up any outfit, and it makes you cheery too. It makes you very happy. And it's a lot of fun. And it's also very stylish. It has that nice wedge that the Fiona has, which gives it that little bit more elegance than the flat.
Absolutely.
So really wearable.
I agree to Merkel and CF Summers. It's hard to pick which one, right? They're all beautiful.
Yes, yeah. And I think also that gives it, the heel is what gives it a little more dress, so you can wear that from day through night without a problem.
Yeah, and as the summer goes on, I'm hoping to get back to a barbecue or something at least by July and be able to wear
That
this.
would be nice.
You're not gonna sink in, right, into the grass. But
yes.
I've been thinking about things that make me smile, and whenever I wear this shoe, I can't help but like look down at my feet and just smile.
Right.
It's just because the colors make you smile, and it brings that little bit of brightness, and it's still going to give you that comfort. So you're going to have the heel indentation, the arch support, the helix support.
Right.
Look at all of that cork in there. And then, of course, across the strap coming around over here, you're going to have a little bit of goring, so it's going to move with you. Right. And then you have that hook and loop closure. And one of the things our designers always do is they make sure that we don't get something called Band-Aid ankle, which I know every woman who's with us right now, talking with Maureen and I right now, knows what I'm talking about. The men, not as much. But this is all padded back here, so you're going to won't get that Band-Aid ankle. And then what I love they did over here is they made these little triangles kind of come up on the side. Yes. So it just holds you in.
It makes your foot look a little more elongated and much more attractive. You have a slimmer look to it. And then it gives you the goring on that upper strap.
And it gives you that stability as well. So it's going to give you that strappiness.
Yes.
So when the straps come together over here, it gives that illusion of a super strappy shoe, but really giving you that feel of holding you in. So I love it
by the ankle.
The colors.
Yeah, I agree.
But if you're looking for a more neutral and you're looking for something more with that rose gold feel we were doing before, then certainly. So Walden, you can call Simons. I know there was a question over here. If they have questions and they can't come in and they want help with figuring out what can fit them, can you give them the number to call, Maureen, so that they can talk to you and figure out which shoe they want?
Yeah, so if they want to help,
if they need help with the fit, they can go on to the live chat. The live chat, which is on simonshoes.com, and there's a live chat on there that they can ask any questions they wish.
And also you can call the phone number, right?
You can call the phone number also at 617-277-8980, and there will definitely be somebody there who will help you and answer your questions. But you have both ways you can do it. You can either chat on the internet, or you can give us a ring. Again, at 617-277-8980, and at simonshoes.com, you can go on there and you can have a chat.
And I know that Maureen and Michael and Matt or whoever's answering the phone at Simon's Shoes definitely deals with lots of feet of different kind, and they can certainly help you figure out which Naot will fit you best. They know the line very well, and once they discuss it with you, I'm sure they can help you figure out what size to order and all of that. So I highly encourage you guys to call.
Yeah, no problem at all.
They're an amazing part of a local community as well in Massachusetts. We're talking a lot about going and helping our local communities again and going back to our local communities. So this is called the Hero. Again, I'm Ayelet. I'm over here at Naot. I'm the CEO of Naot, and I'm on with Maureen and Michael and Simon's Shoes in Massachusetts. And I think we hear Matt in the background a little bit as well.
Yep, how's it going, guys? We're all here.
And we might even be seeing Gosha's feet. There's a family affair. There's a family-owned shoe store. We're a family company, they're a family company, and we love working together. So for those of you that just joined, welcome to Rabba and Walden Floyd. Hope that the live chat definitely will help you on the Simon's Shoes website as well. So here is the Hero, the neutral color. We had one more color we were going to go show you. For those of you that are like me that need to get a black in any shoe that you really love, I always get like a fun color or a neutral, and then I once I fall in love with a shoe, I usually get a black. So here's a black and brown.
So do most people.
Right?
They're in New York.
So here's the black with the brown, and then of course a little hint of like a metallic in the back. So just so that you can see the black and brown version as well. And this is called the Hero that I know everybody was loving. As well. And welcome to Nesrin, our good friend out on the West Coast. I'm here with Simon's Shoes, and also welcome to just another Shelby who just joined us as well. And we're showing some shoes here with Simon's Shoes in Massachusetts with Maureen and Michael, and talking about some stuff. And when I actually was videoing with Maureen earlier, and I'm looking at what she's wearing, I said, "Oh, you're wearing the Oz. We got to talk about the Oz. You're wearing it. It's one of our new faves."
Some of your favorites.
Yes, this is wonderful, Violet. This is really super comfortable. It's so soft around the upper part of the foot, just above the ankle. It's very soft. It fits absolutely gorgeously, and I absolutely love it. I love the black, and I also love the lighter color. Again, this was a hard choice, but at this time of year, I thought the black was probably more suitable.
Yeah, Boston.
It's particularly in the Boston area.
Yeah.
And New England, that's south.
And
it's really fantastic.
I'm usually black too in New York, but I've been really prone to the rose gold this year, in the neutrals.
Yes.
And this over here is perforated.
Yeah, I like the rose gold a lot, but it seems a little too light for this time of year when it's still so cold out. It's freezing out here. Little sunshine, but it's very cold.
It's not freezing would exactly be the word. It's
So
not freezing, but
for me, I think
it's cold.
You can almost pair. So you can pair the rose gold. I'm wearing it with like a black jumpsuit at home, so it gives it just like that little bit of color. And what I love over here is that the designers really came up with these beautiful materials. This is a really soft material in the middle. It's it's a nubuck, a perforated nubuck, and it's so buttery.
Right.
And then the top, like you can't even imagine the amount of padding that's in here is insane.
Yeah.
So they basically took all the padding and put it all around.
The upper is so soft. It's incredible.
And you know, one of the things we talk about is making sure you're wearing lightweight shoes, because as you're walking around, especially in your neighborhood, your backyard, your house, you don't want to get more tired than we're already feeling sometimes when we're stuck and cooped in inside longer than we want to be. So the less weight you're carrying around, the more energy you'll have. So these are all such lightweight shoes, which sometimes people don't realize that when they're looking at it and they're saying, oh, but there's so much cork. And this and that, it's actually so lightweight. And the cork that we use,
right. You're absolutely right. But the upper is wonderful. Anybody who has any problems with that on this upper is going to be very comfortable, because it's just so soft, and it gives enough that it will accommodate any problems that people have too.
Right, and especially if you a hammer toe, anything, it's going to hide it all, right?
Right, exactly. Yes. And even the bunion, it will suffice. It'll do very nicely.
Right, and it's so soft that you won't have any irritation there, which is amazing.
Right. It's really.
So hi to Foot Solutions of Easton, who said we love Naots. We love you guys too. We miss you guys. Hi, Lenny, Marsha, and hi to Allison and Alice that just joined us. I'm here with Simon's Shoes in Massachusetts. I'm in our showroom here. We're talking about the Oz, one of our new favorite shoes. And I was just about to show the really cool, we didn't talk about it, but the other two shoes we were just showing as well. All of our designers come up with these really cool things, like on the bottom, which on the bottom of each sole, there's this amazing tread, but it also has an amazing, unique design. So the idea here was a fantasy, which is the name of this collection, which I know we can all use a little bit right now. And fantasy, the idea was that you could take any road to get to your fantasy. So that was the design on the bottom of the shoe. And of course, it's going to give you some really nice grip. So especially if you're walking around hardwood floors these days, or something that might be a little slippier like a tile, this is going to give you some nice grip as well. And also, the other big thing that I was going to say about all our shoes is if you have plantar fasciitis or arthritis, and you're just getting out of bed and putting your foot on, putting a shoe on, it's going to help a lot rather than putting your foot on a hardwood floor or even a carpet. So if you put your foot right into a cork and latex insole with, of course, the padding, then we have the memory foam underneath. For arthritis or plantar fasciitis, it's amazing. So especially, as you're doing that, you can order from Simon's Shoes, anything on simonsshoes.com. And I know they're showing you their phone number as well. But they're great friends, and anything that we're talking about today, you can call and talk to Maureen or Matt or Michael or Kosha, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help you.
Yeah,
Um,
we're around, and we also have on the website now, simonshoes.com, we have a personal shopping experience where there'll be a pop-up and you can ask questions there and someone will get right back to you. Did you want to talk about the Santa Barbara?
Yes. The one we have really liked this time is the Santa Barbara eyelet, particularly in the Cobra once again, and we have it in the black also, which is really. I really like the black. I think it's just simple.
So the black that we came out with this year is actually called soft black. I'll grab
Yes.
that real quick.
Right.
So it's called a soft black, and it's a new leather that we came out with. It was such a soft leather and such a buttery leather that we didn't know what to call it. And when we were like, it's buttery and it's soft, and how do we tell people that? We're like, just call it soft black.
Really simple. Sometimes we outthink ourselves, I think, on some of this stuff. The simple thing is it's just soft. You're right. But I do like the
Jules and Trademark and a few other people that just joined us. I'm Naot. I'm here with Simon's Shoes. And we're here in the Naot showroom and in Simon's Shoe Store in Massachusetts, highlighting one of our local favorite shoe stores. And I'm talking to Maureen, and you see Maureen and Gosha's feed, and I think the family affair with Michael and Matt there as well. And I'm here, you'll hear Ari jump in once in a while as well. And we're talking about the Santa Barbara, which is a phenomenal shoe to just slide on, especially we were just talking about for people that have arthritis or plantar fasciitis or any of those. This is a great out of bed, put this on, slip it on, walk around all day. And one of the biggest
from morning to night.
Between us and some of our competition over here is that we actually put it on a little bit of a wedge. So especially for plantar fasciitis or arthritis or anything like that, that's going to give you a little bit of relief from the parts of your foot that you need it. And then, of course, our leathers are incredibly soft and buttery. All Italian leathers from really small tanneries in Tuscany. And I was actually talking to Hagit, who's one of our head designers. I know you've met Maureen before. And I said, I always get jealous when they're telling me that they're going to visit the tanneries in Italy on these work trips, because they're like, oh, we went to this beautiful farm where they do tanneries and they gave us jugs of wine and this amazing Italian food. And I'm like,
you think to yourself, why aren't I there?
Yes, exactly. So every time I put on a pair of shoes like this, it transports me a little bit to somewhere else.
Right. I guess I see what you mean. And you couldn't have a better place than that.
Right?
Italy, a winery in Italy. Yes, I agree with you.
And you're feeling on this super buttery Italian leather that's really in, like, if you think about it, it's mostly usually in like $700, $800 shoes.
Right.
So, you know, we're coming out with it here for everybody to be able to wear it. And the cork that's used in these, which again, people don't realize, there's different levels of cork. But the cork that we use is actually all Portuguese cork. So it's grown in Portugal. And, you know, the story of Portuguese cork, I don't know. Hi to Jewel and Lisa and Rehan, who just joined us as well. You know, Portuguese cork, it's a really beautiful thing. It's a renewable resource. And the trees, it comes from the bark of the trees, the bark of the cork trees. And they can only decork a bark tree every 40 years. Like it takes them 40 years to decork the bark of the tree. And so it's a beautiful process that's like really healthy for the environment and healthy for the area where the trees are done, and takes care of the earth. And so
I didn't know that.
That's where we get our cork from.
That's it. That's very interesting. Wow.
And then all the buckles are European made as well. So there are all these beautiful shiny buckles they came out with this year that are really European made. And that's what makes everything so soft.
Yeah, and once this is set, the buckles are set, you really don't have to do anything but slip your foot into it. You don't have to keep opening and closing the buckles.
And especially for someone like me who has, again, I said I have 3 kids who are 3 and 6 and 8. And they definitely keep me on my toes. So running in and out and having a shoe I can slip on and off as we're running in and out of the house. Yeah. Really great.
I used to have 3. I still have 3, but mine are, as you see Matthew, mine have grown up. I can't believe yours are that age now.
I know, crazy, right? Yeah, it was
So-
Maytal's birthday last week, so I keep saying 7 and under and being like, oh wait, she just turned 8.
That's wonderful.
But another slide we were talking about earlier also, so I'm here, welcome to Rogers and to Sikara, and yes, Nesrin, 3, 6, and 8 keeps us on our toes.
Yeah, definitely keeps us on our toes. I'll agree with that.
So we were talking about this earlier, and shoes that made us feel calm and comfortable and good in this time period. And we were talking about the Adina and the delicacy of it. And, you know, I'm thinking about the delicacy of a lot of things these days. And something that makes you feel feminine, pretty, comfortable, that you can slip on and off on real quickly. Hi to Judy, who just joined us. And Sekai, who loves these. I love them too. Which color do you like the best?
I don't know. You tell me which you like.
I like the color that Gosha's got on. Carolyn seems to like it as well.
Yes.
But that color, you know, it's like this purpley, gray, pink, neutral color. But it's so soft that it makes you really feel calm. It's like a sense of calm. It reminds me of almost like ocean waves. And what else can make you feel calm these days but ocean waves? And so, you know, it's got the different nubucks.
Yeah, I think so.
And
I also, it's very more sophisticated. I think it's sophisticated looking with those colors. And of course, it's on that, on the Kayla base, on the elegant base, which is always so comfortable. I love that base.
It's, this is the one we call the oh my gosh bottom. This is the bottom that started it all. That people put on and they go, oh my gosh, I didn't know this kind of comfort existed. Again, super lightweight, EVA in the bottom, a wedge. It's going to be able to fit almost any foot. And then over here, you're going to have, you know, heel indentation, arch support, halix support.
Right.
You're going to have,
and also once again, the goring on the top 3.
Which allows your foot to move. You know, a lot of people don't realize they're wearing sandals and they feel they get cut over here. And the reason they get cut is because it doesn't move with them. But this will move with you as you're walking. And then it's going to have, of course, the
once again,
and the softness.
Yeah.
And also a great shoe to put on when you're getting out of bed too, right? Like we were talking about, like as soon as you step out, a great house shoe for those of us that have plantar fasciitis or arthritis or any sort of foot problems.
Right.
And hi to Fendi, who just joined us. Welcome, I'm Ayelet. I'm here with Naot, and I'm talking live with Simon's Shoes in Massachusetts. Maureen, I think we see Gosha's foot there, looking beautiful. And they're a great shoe store up in Massachusetts, and we're thinking about local communities, and this is a great local community to support, because as we're talking about next year and thinking about the future, our local communities are really going to be the ones that help us get through everything. And that maybe also will be the ones that are, you know, I'm thinking about my son's baseball team that he had to forego this year, but will be 100% joining next year. You know, those are the people that are going to be supporting it. So anything you see here, you can shop on simonsshoes.com, and then you can also feel free to give them a call. Oh, here's Matt, Family Affair. There's Michael, Family Affair and Simon's Shoes. Maureen's wearing the Oz, and you have the Adina and Gosha, which we're talking about. And, you know, we were talking about which color we like the best. I'm not so sure. But hi to Rosella, who just joined us. We have the black and the silver and the
men's. Don't forget the men's section.
Get the men's.
And the men's section. I know you and Ari, you guys are always screaming about men's. Hi to Scorpio. So you have the silver and the black and the beige here. Really something that's going to be really soft and beautiful. And allow you to, you know, I think this combination is so sophisticated because it's a way to wear black and silver and not feel like you're very flashy, but feel like you're very, you know, in a very sophisticated way.
Right.
Wearing the
agree
Adina.
with you on that. Again, it's a toss-up, so maybe I'll take both of these too.
You know, that's what we said. Sometimes when you get a color or a neutral that you love, you have to get the black.
Right. Always. Well, not always. No. I go. We don't know. I usually go with the colors, but this is really, really very pretty. All very pretty. Can I just bring up one eyelet that I really like? I don't know why, but it's the Courtney. The Courtney. I've no idea why I like this so much. Maybe because it's so simple, and it's that soft brown, again in the brown, and I think it's just lovely.
You know, it's these buttery leathers that our designers source for us in these small tanneries. And when you're thinking about these buttery leathers, it's like, how do we explain to people how buttery these leathers are? And it was like, oh, we'll call them soft.
Yes.
So
and you have to
soft
put
black.
on and you'll find out. But this, I just, this is an elegant flat, and I just simply think it's lovely. That's all. Thank you.
I agree.
I got my 2 cents with it anyway, Alan.
And it's gonna fit whoever. So this one is one that you can it'll fit whoever puts it on, because it's double.
With anything though, won't it? I mean, shorts and crop shorts, crop leggings and things like that. It will go with everything, I think.
Absolutely, and dress whenever you're wearing it.
Yes.
All summer long.
Just joined us.
You don't have to think about it.
And it's good. Of course, going to have, I like the color here as well with Obed. So it's going to have the cork and latex underneath and the memory foam, but it also is going to have more of a beige footbed, which will really show your imprints and your the footbed that you wear. And all the shoes that we're looking at today are all going to mold to your feet.
Absolutely.
So they'll create custom orthotics for you, and you can order them at simonsshoes.com, or from Simon's Shoes. There's a phone number there.
617-277-8980.
Absolutely. And any other questions on anything else, feel free to reach out to Simon's Shoes or to us. You can direct message us, and we can certainly put you in touch with a local retailer as well. We really want to come back and really support those local communities right now. Again, those are the people that are going to be supporting us next year and supporting us as a country. So Simon's Shoes is a great one to support. We love them. And Maureen, Michael, Gosha, Matt, thank you so much for joining us today in our showroom. And
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ayala, very much.
Thank you very much.
It was an absolute pleasure, and thank you. We appreciate it.
And we can't wait to see you in person. So take care, stay healthy.
Bye.
And thank you everybody that joined us today.
Stay safe,
Happy
everyone.
Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you.